Story of the Buddha. A wandering young man from an ascetic cult, whose name was Subhadda, happened to be in Kusinara. When he learned that the Buddha was about to enter the final nirvana, he decided to visit him. He wanted to ask the Buddha some questions that bothered him. He believed that only the Buddha would be able to give him a thorough explanation. So he went to Salavana, and asked Ananda to allow him to see the Buddha. However, Ananda refused him permission, as he thought that the Buddha was too tired to see visitors. But Subhadda was very anxious to see the Buddha and asked Ananda again and again. When the Buddha heard them both talking, he knew Subhadda's good motivation. So he told Ananda to let Subhadda come in. Having listened to Subhadda's questions, the Buddha taught him until any problems in Subhadda's mind were cleared up. Subhadda gained confidence in the Buddha and the Dharma and asked the Buddha to accept him as a monk. Thus Subhadda became the last person to be ordained by the Buddha. Later the Buddha gave the monks and nuns the last chance to ask any questions. He asked them if any of them still had doubts about the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. But none of them had any doubts about the Triple Gem. Finally the Buddha said to the monks, "Monks, this is the last time for me to talk to you. All things change. Work hard to gain your own salvation." The Buddha then entered into meditation, deeper and deeper, until his mind was purely balanced and steadily focused. And then he passed away. Thus, the Buddha, the Blessed One, had attained that final freedom known as nirvana. Soon after the death of the Buddha, a meeting of 500 errants was held to collect together all his teachings. They were memorized and handed down from one generation of monks to the next. In this way, the teachings of the Buddha were not lost, and we can still hear them today.